MK Dons won, Colchester United nil, match review and reaction. It's 4 wins in a row for the Dons. That's fantastic. It's 4 wins in a row, 5 wins in 7, 7 wins in 9, and 10 wins in 13 as we go 14 games unbeaten. What a year 2026 is turning out to be for the Dons so far, with yet another grinded out victory. I don't think we played to our fluent best yesterday, but we are still finding a way to get past the opposition and score 3 vital points. That's something I've seen us do in abundance this season, and fair play to the team. It's really, really pleasing to see. With 8 games to go, we've currently scored 23 more goals than the whole of last season. We've scored 75 goals this season, and last season we only scored 52, so I'm really pleased with this. Shout out to the attack for doing this. And actually, it should be worth mentioning that only Coventry City, who are cruising to the Championship title at this moment in time, they're the only team in all 4 football leagues in England to score more goals than MK Dons this season. They've scored 78, we've scored 75. So really well done for MK Dons. I also want to point out the fact that with 8 games to go, we've only got just 5 points less at this moment than we did in the whole of our last promotion campaign in 2019. We only got 79 points in that season as we clinched promotion on the final day of the season. And right now, at the time of recording this video, we've got 74 points. So really well done again. I think this is fantastic. And it's just what we need going into the final 8 games of the season, in my opinion. I want to give a shout out to the defence. I thought Craig McGillivray looked composed, as he always does. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He is on his day as good for me as David Martin was for the Dons. But I want to give a shout out to the whole defence because I've been criticising them recently. I've been critical of the fact that coming into yesterday's game, we didn't keep a clean sheet in our last 4 league games and that we couldn't really continue going on like this. And I thought yesterday the will and determination to not concede was well and truly back. I thought Jack Sanders, he was the pick of the defenders for me. I thought he played really well. I think he enjoyed his birthday, that's for sure. But just his clearance in the game and just the way he played, it was a proper professional performance. And I want to just point this out in this video. I thought he played really, really well. I also want to give a shout out to Paul One and the coaching staff as a whole as well, because as I've criticised the defence recently, it's been easy for me to overlook the fact that we've only conceded just 37 league goals since agonisingly missing out in 2022 on a promotion to the Championship under Liam Manning. We went on to concede 66 league goals, 68 league goals as we tried to get promoted back to League One, and then 66 league goals again the last season. And that's far too many goals to concede. And this season looks well and truly to be the first season in 4 where we are absolutely odds on to concede less than 60 goals. So well done to the coaching staff for doing this. I think that's been absolutely fantastic. We've certainly got the right people in charge, that's for sure. And may they take us on to bigger and better times ahead. I want to give a shout out to Aaron Collins as well. He made that goal happen. I know it was given as a own goal by the Colchester United goalkeeper, Matt Macy, but to be honest, I just feel like since his last injury, I know he was only out for a couple of weeks, but I just feel like he's been a completely different player. I just think he's just come back from injury in style, and I just feel like in Callum Patterson's absence, we've got Aaron Collins, who is really making sure that we're not really missing Callum Patterson at the moment. I just feel like he's just been playing some fantastic stuff, and it's the Aaron Collins that I think most of us would have wanted, well, all of us would have wanted to see from the moment he signed. I just feel like he's stepping into his best form now, and it's when it really matters. So shout out to Aaron Collins for this. Also want to give a shout out to Liam Kelly as well. For me, another player of the match display. It was well deserved that he got given player of the match. I know he didn't have his best season last season, but I feel like everybody would agree that this season he's definitely turned into the player that we wanted to see. He reminds me of a senior season from a few seasons back. I feel like the number 6 role is just proving absolutely the right role for Liam Kelly. I just feel like he's playing some phenomenal stuff there, and hopefully he'll continue to kick on from this next season and beyond, and hopefully become a real regular key player for us in the next seasons to come. I hope nobody signs him in the summer, that's for sure. Yeah, onwards and upwards for Dons. It's 4 wins in a row, and on Saturday, I'm really hoping we can make it 5 wins in a row. I feel like we're playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. I feel like we're going into every game believing we can win it. I don't feel like there's any player who's going into any of these games fearing a loss, and I just feel like when it really matters, we have found our form that we've needed to find, really. I could not be happier with this team. I'm actually starting to wonder if maybe we did need to lose to Colchester United on the 1st of January and then have that last minute equaliser conceded against us when we played Chesterfield, because I just feel like since then we've been a completely different side. And if that has sparked us into giving a little bit more in games and sparks us going into an extra gear, then maybe it was a good thing all along to drop those points. I was fearful at the time that that would be our undoing, but it seems to have sparked the complete opposite. So really, really pleased. Yeah, onwards and upwards. And just want to say, if you are still watching, if you have watched up to this point, thank you very much. It is incredibly appreciated. I really do mean that. If you haven't already done so and you've liked what you've seen today, please make sure to subscribe to my content and to share the video. It does help me out a lot. Thank you very much again for watching. Onwards and upwards. Come on, you Dons!